Welcome to Aspen Yoga. My name is Stacie. For today's beginner yoga session, we are going to focus on poses that are done on the floor, focusing on opening up the hips and the hamstrings. Prop you are going to need for this class is a yoga blanket. Just grab a blanket. We're going to sit on the blanket and we're going to also use it for some padding on our knees. So go ahead and grab your props and meet me back on the mat. Welcome back. We are sitting on our blanket. When we sit on the blanket with our legs crossed, it helps to elevate the hips, open up the hip sockets a little bit. Let's go ahead and sit with a tall spine. Hands are on your knees, and let's just take some nice deep breaths. So as you inhale, fill your abdomen and your chest. And as you exhale, let all the air out of your abdomen, letting all the air out of your chest. Your shoulders relax away from your ears. Your spine stays tall. Continue with those nice, deep, relaxing breaths. Think of sending oxygen all the way to your fingers and your toes. Good. Let's take one more, taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Placing the right hand on the floor, inhaling up. And as you exhale, slide to the right. And being that we are sitting on a blanket, we may not get as far as we usually are because we are sitting a little bit elevated. Good. Bringing those hands up, cartwheel over, slide and reach through those fingers. Chest is open. Nice deep breaths, keeping that opposite hip onto the blanket. Good. Again, switching sides, up and over. Slide and reach. Good. Opposite hip stays on the floor. Get a nice stretch through the hips and through the side. Good. Coming up and over, cartwheel those arms. Slide and reach. Good. Nice deep breath. Good. Coming up nice and tall, both arms up. Exhale, open and down. Good. Sitting with your hands on your knees, a little bit of cat and cow. So I want you to round that back, tuck your chin into your chest. Good. Look up, put a sway in that back for cow. Good. Just warming up through the spine into a cat. Good. Coming into cow, belly button comes to me. Good. Let's do two more. Round the back for cat. Good. Looking up for cow. Good. Last one, cat. Good. And cow coming up. Good. Settling back into your nice tall spine here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, arms reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold, arms stretching out. Now that you're sitting on a blanket, you may feel like you're going to fall off the blanket. And do your best to keep those tailbones grounded. Folding forward here, stretching through the hips. Let's walk both hands over to the left. And as you walk to the left, bring that right arm with you. Get a nice stretch. Now when we're on the left, we get a nice stretch through the right hip. Good. Let's walk all the way back around to the other side. And the same thing, when we stretch to the right, we get a nice stretch in the left. Good. Coming back to the center, stretching forward. Good. Walk yourself up as you stack those vertebrae up nice and tall. Sitting tall, take a deep inhale. And exhale. Keeping that tailbone grounded, let's draw some circles. Circling around one direction. Good. Really think about keeping that tailbone grounded, so as you circle around, you're getting a nice stretch into the lower back. Good. Let's do a couple more. Good. And as you come up to the front, switching directions. You can start small, your circles can get bigger as you become more comfortable. But really think of making your way all the way around the circle. Good. 2 more here, circling around. And good. Back to the center. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands come back to the knees. Inhaling here. And exhale. This time, inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to twist to the left, reaching back with that left arm. Good. Inhaling, reach tall. Exhale, twist to the right, opposite hand on that right leg. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Good. Last time this side, up tall. And exhaling, twist. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open and down. Good. Let's go ahead and you can stay on your blanket. This one's kind of tricky sometimes. If you are more comfortable on your blanket, we're going to stretch those legs out in front, or you can just hop off that blanket, put it to the side. We will use it again. Your comfort level here. Toes are up, knees are slightly bent. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. And as you forward fold here, I want you to reach as far as you can comfortably, keeping that back straight. So you don't necessarily have to come to those toes. Just come as far as you can to get a nice stretch through those hamstrings. Good. Inhale, arms reach to the ceiling. Exhale, open and down. Let's tuck the right foot into the left thigh. We're going to do single leg stretches here. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Good. Folding as far as you can forward, always keeping those toes tall to the ceiling. Nice deep breaths. Good. Inhale up tall. Exhale, open and down. Good. Now I want you to go ahead and take that right foot on the outside of the left knee. Take the left elbow on the outside of the right and just get a gentle twist to the right. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Good. Your eyes follow the twist of your spine. Good. Coming back to the center. Stretch that right leg out. Tuck the left foot into the right. Sitting tall, inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach as far as you can. You may find one side is a little bit looser than the other. Good. A nice hamstring stretch. That chest falls towards the thigh. Nice. Inhaling up. Exhale, open and down. Let's bring that left foot to the outside of the right. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left and gently twist, dropping the shoulders from the ears. Nice deep breaths. Good. Coming back to the center. Let's bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. So bringing those feet together, hinge forward at the waist, press down on your inner thighs with your elbows, folding forward, looking at your toes, keeping your spine in line. Nice deep breaths here. Good. Sitting up nice and tall, let's pull those knees together. Come onto your hands and knees for tabletop first. So knees are hip width apart, hands on your palms of your knuckles or shoulder width apart. And from your tabletop here, I just want you to shift your hips to me and then shift your hips away. Good. Shift your hips towards me. Nice. So just shifting your hips back and forth, keeping the shoulders relatively still. Getting a nice stretch through the hips and the back. Good. Let's do one more each side. Shift away. And then coming back. Good. As we come back to the center, round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Look up, sway in the back for cow. Good. Moving through to cat. Think of each vertebrae as you come back and forth, just to cat and cow. Good. Come back to cat and cow. Last one, cat and cow. Good. Come back to that neutral spine so the back is flat. If you were on your knuckles, go ahead and bring those hands flat to on the floor. Tuck your toes, lift up into downward dog. Press back into the heels, lifting that tailbone high to the sky. Nice deep breaths here. I want you to lift the leg farthest from me up into the ceiling. Lift that leg tall. I want you to bring the knee to your chest and step all the way through just into a nice runner's lunge here. So dropping the hips, back knee is off the floor. Nice. From here, I want you to take that same hand as the knee that is up front, and I want you to open that arm up to the ceiling, and then I want you to bring the elbow to the knee. Open the arm up. Elbow to knee, just a little bit of twisting through. Good. One more. Open it up. Elbow to knee. Bring that hand to the floor. I want you to bring the back knee onto the floor. And this is where you can add a little bit of padding if you like. Good. Keeping the chest tall. Just going to come in just to a nice lunge here, getting a nice stretch through the front of the hip. Good. I want you to bring that front foot to the outside of your mat. Turn the toes to the outside. And I want you to, as you are comfortable, drop onto your forearms into lizard. Now you can pick the bottom of that front foot up off the floor. That'll open your hips a little bit, allowing your forearms to come to the floor. Your choice here. Couple of more deep breaths here. Press up. And I want you to come in just to a nice hamstring stretch. If it's more comfortable to come up onto your thigh or your shin, good. Get a nice stretch through that hamstring. Good. Let's come back into that front lunge. So that front foot comes onto the floor, inhaling arms up. Good. As you exhale, come forward. Good. And then just come back. Good. Just shifting that weight forward and back. Getting a nice stretch in the hip flexor, the front of that back leg. Come forward and back. This time you're going to hold it forward. Open your chest towards your bent knee and just get a nice stretch. Reach that arm to the ceiling. This other hand can reach for the leg, can rest on the hip. Oh, reach tall to the sky. Good. Come back. Bring both hands down. Good. Again, I want you just to shift those hips forward. On that front leg, the hand is going to stay on the front leg. I want you to reach that arm closest to me up and take it all the way back and just run it down the back leg. If you're comfortable, lift that front arm up to the ceiling. So you're just getting a nice, again, lunge. Good. Bring that back arm up. Both arms are up and come down. Good. Let's go ahead and come hand on either side of the front foot. You can bring it back a little bit so it's comfortable. Tuck the toes of your back foot, lift up into downward dog. Tailbone high to the sky. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's just walk those feet out first. So one side to the other, heels. Just get a little walk. Good. Press both heels towards the floor. And we're going to switch sides. So lift that leg closest to me up to the ceiling. Drive the knee to the chest and pull it through into your deep lunge here. Same thing, the elbow to the knee and then open up to me. Good, bring the elbow to the knee and then just open it up nice and fluid, however your pace is here. Good, last one. And open. Good, bring that hand down to the floor, a nice lunge. So just stay here. Drop that back knee onto the top of the back foot. Just a nice, again, changes it up a little bit when the knee is on the floor. That front foot can walk out to the outside of your mat. You can rotate the bottom of the foot up off the floor. Come onto those forearms for your lizard. One side you may find it's a little tighter than the other. Your outside elbow is always going to come down. That inside elbow may not. Good, press all the way up. Give us a nice hamstring stretch. So again, resting where you need to. If your hands, fingertips can come to the floor. However you are most stable. Good, let's go ahead and walk your hands up, bringing to that lunge and arms. As you inhale, you're gonna shift forward, exhale down, inhaling up, exhale down. Good, just a nice shift. Shift that weight, bring it back. Last time, shift it up and back down. Good, this time I want you just to shift that weight forward. Bring that front elbow to the front knee. Just stay here. Now take that back arm, lift it up and over. Can come to the back hamstring. You can lift that front arm up if you like. Get a nice stretch. Good, cartwheeling back. Bring the hand to the front knee. Press back. Good. Let's take the hands to the inside of the front foot. Toes of the back leg are tucked. Lift up, downward dog. Walk those feet out. Nice deep breaths. Good. Both feet are flat. Press those heels towards the floor. Good. Onto your hands and knees. Child's pose back. Stretch those arms out. Nice deep breath. Good. Coming up onto your hands and knees. Let's go ahead and bring your blanket back and sit on your blanket. So let's sit cross-legged. Gonna give you an option here. So you can sit cross-legged as we were when we started, or you can stack your legs so that your shins are parallel to the front of your mat. Just changes the hip stretch a little bit. So let's sit tall here. Take some nice deep breaths. Good. We're going to do relaxation sitting today. So I want you to sit tall. Hands are on your knees. Tall spine. Your eyes can stay opened or closed. And just take some nice deep breaths. And as you inhale, send oxygen to your fingers and your toes, and as you exhale, your shoulders relax away from your ears. Your spine is tall. Let's start at the top of your head, and I want you to work your way down your body. Just doing a body scan here. And as you scan across your body and reach any tension, allow the tension to melt away with each exhale. The top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your face. Your jaw hangs open. And as you relax through your shoulders, your arms are heavy into your thighs. Water falling your way from your shoulders to your hands. Your arms are heavy and relaxed. And as you make your way through your torso, your chest, your back, through your abdomen and your lower back, making your way through your hips, feeling those hip muscles relax. And think about just water falling from your hips to your toes, curving through your knees, back through your ankles. Any areas of tension, release and relax. Let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale. And as you sit here for just a small amount of time, I want you to feel your mind relax, your body relax, your spine stays tall. And as you take a deep inhale here and exhale, wake up the fingers and the toes, your arms and your legs. Your eyes flutter open if they were closed. Inhaling together. Exhale, shoulders relax. One more time, taking a deep inhale and exhale. Again, my name is Stacie with Aspen Yoga. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again next time.